YouTube. Hope y'all can hear me now. I tried this earlier and my audio wasn't working, but I believe it's working now. Anyways, this is my first live stream. Welcome to the Farmer D cast, where I trade daily or day trade SOL3 short and 3 long to make my living. It's a good little some nice pairs. They move up and down with the market. You can see which direction the market's going, then trade these, trade the short and long pairs to make some good income. So here we go. This morning, it's about, I want to say up 6. Saw this break through the 100 and flip the EMA ribbon and bounce straight up here. Now, you never want to FOMO in, and believe me, it's hard. When I see those 3 things happening, price breaks the 100, EMA ribbon flips, I want to get in. But I also know from years of pain, price often wants to come back and test a zone. Ideally, it comes back just like it did here, test the 100. Sometimes it will just test in a ribbon here. But this is just perfect entry. I mean, textbook, perfect entry. Oh, and I missed it. I set up this long position to show what I would do. Went and made breakfast for my sons. Boom, to the upside. What do we got? 8% in 4 hours. This is a 5-minute chart. You always want to set a stop loss when you're trading. And so always what I'll do is just set it just below the candle that breaks the 100. So here we have this candle testing the 100. Next one breaks it. Boom. Comes back in, tests the ribbon, but stays above. So we have a bit of choppiness here. So I actually picked this candle here where it was the lowest one that broke. And I would put my stop loss right there. And as you can see, it would have been a banger. Really nice trade. Right now, I got to be honest, I'm sad I missed it. But you learn over years of trading that there's always another trade. And you don't need to trade. You don't need to trade chase. Let the trades come to you. So again here, as I was trying to figure out this live streaming, I was sitting right here and I'm like, oh, let's go with that green candle. And again, I didn't get in. Also, I should mention on the 1 minute to make sure the price is above the 100. So this is the 100 moving average on the 1 minute. And that's one of the confluences I'm looking for. If, for instance, here, when the price came right back down, tested the 100 on a 5 minute, and that's over here, you can see the price was still above. Let me move that. Yep. You can see the price was still above the 100. So that's a confluence for me. It hadn't broken through the 100, staying strong there, retesting, coming up. Here we have multiple confluences. 1, price broke the 100. 2, retesting the 100. EMA ribbon flipped, and it's stacked above the 100. And finally, over here, you have the price above the 100 on the 1 minute. Also, I like to look at the stochastics RSI at the lows. So here it's low, right at that point. And finally, the RSI above the 50. So that's 1, price broke the 100. 2, price tested the 100. 3, RSI is low. Stochastics RSI is low, breaking to the upside. Regular RSI above the 50. And finally, on the 1 minute, the price is still above the 100. So that, to me, that's a textbook trade. Am I mad that I missed it? Yes, okay, a little bit. But there'll be another trade. Another thing I'll do is look at the SOL, whatever one I'm looking for a trade. This is short, so this is basically betting on, you're going long, betting that SOL itself, Solana, is going to drop. So this is a way of shorting Solana. You can also long Solana if you think Solana is going to go higher than it's going. You can trade SOL3L. And this morning when I was looking at this, although this is somewhat of a cuppy, handly thing, you know, there's your handle. Often these will break down. I'm not a big fan of the cup and handle. Often I get stuck. I think, oh, there's the handle, let's go. But it comes down to the golden pocket, which is right here. So that's quite a big move down for SOL3L, which is the long token. So basically, if this is dropping, that means SOL is dropping, which means the short token, SOL3S, will be pumping. Trading is a game of probabilities. You're looking for the most likely thing to happen. You have to be very flexible. You don't know where the price is going ever, but what's the most likely thing to happen? So this to me, you know, here we go, SOL3 long, which is betting on SOL going up, broke the 100 to the downside, came up, tested the 100. So it's really the opposite of what I was looking at, which I was just showing you. See right here, it broke through the 100, came and tested the 100 on the downside, and the EMA ribbon is flipped. So boom, we're coming down. So that means SOL is dumping, which means you can trade it on the upside on SOL short token. So here we go. Exactly, probably the same time. We had price break the 100, come down, retest it for the upside. So I don't even have to look at the Solana chart to know that Solana is trending down because the short token is trending up. I don't know if that makes sense. I like trading these pairs. And oops. Anyways, nobody's listening, so I wonder if anyone ever will. So we got a bit of a bull flag here. Price is coming up, hitting against resistance there, and we could see breakout. You know, I will look for other confluences on this lower trend line. I don't like to play the breakout because often, again, it comes down, like here, coming up, goes down. I prefer retests or lower trend line trades. So right here, we have, you know, there's this trend line here. RSI is coming down, the stochastics RSI. So maybe I'll look when this is really low and it's bouncing off the trend. Maybe here, get a good green candle after red, a strong bounce. We're still above the 100 on the 1 minute. So that's giving me confidence that there could be a trade here. Also above the 50 on the RSI. So all this is still pointing to the upside. And what other comp? Then I'll also look at SOL3L. Are we still dumping? Yes, we are. Let's see what the RSI is doing. Sometimes, okay, well, it's moving up. You know, I want to see that RSI, stochastic RSI on the high side to give me confidence that the short token will go up, because that means this right here is going to come down, or can come down. Nothing's for sure. Also being below the 50. So it's still looking bearish. SOL still looking bearish. SOL long looks bearish, which means SOL short is bullish. It's a funny way to trade. You're only really looking for bullish entries. And to be honest, a lot of my best trades are short. So, but maybe it's that I understand. I can go over here, see this is looking, you know, if I were shorting SOL, that would have been a beautiful entry right there. Breaks the 100, tests, boom, comes to the downside. I'll also look at other things like support and resistance. So here, you know, this is a potential support zone for SOL long, which is also SOL. So it could bounce here and cut right back through, which would negate this bullish idea and put it to the downside, which, to be honest, I kind of want to see. I want a better entry. I mean, the whole overall market to me is we're not going parabolic at the upside. So I'd rather get a good entry on SOL short and, you know, ride that for a while. We zoom out to the 12-hour half the day. This is down, this is really down, which is surprising because the market's been down. But we could be seeing here on this idea. Yeah, that's right. This is Fibonacci from the low to the high. This is what I mean by the cup and handle kind of can sort of crash through. See, they've got this cup here with a handle, and then it just falls out right to the golden pocket. So, this green candle, we'll see how it closes at the end of the day, is looking bullish. Low trend line here. What do we got? Also, low stochastics, RSI, and the RSI is below the 50. So I like to see that pointing up. Ideally, it's above. But I do see the potential here on the 12-minute again for some upside on the short token, which means Solana is coming down. If we get in, say up here to there, it's 32%, 30%. Anyways, that's what I'm thinking. I'll see you in the morning. Thanks for no one's listening. And I'll leave it with a little tune.